Guys, you have found a team of people that are flat committed to helping you make those goals a reality and to make them happen. And so tonight's call is a big part of that. We do this call every single Monday night. Have done it every Monday for the last 3 years, ever since we started this call prior to even opening the company. We just had this whole idea. We had this concept of creating the Pay It Forward company. And here we are. You fast forward, guys, 3 years down the road, millions and millions of dollars in volume every single year. Tens of thousands of people have been touched by this opportunity and the products. And of course, millions of lives being touched through our Pay It Forward nutrition program. So we're excited you're with us. We encourage you to make the commitment to be here on Monday night. We call this that hour of power, and we would recommend that you make the commitment, guys, to just mount and be here. You'll find that, as I tell people all the time, you don't have to be a top income earner to be on this conference call. But what you'll find is every single top income earner is on. And so let's work in your exciting movement right now that is happening is March Madness. And when I say it's March Madness, guys, it is crazy. Watching what is happening. You guys are up in new recruiting, guys, and new volume over 50% in the comparable to the last 60 days. We're presently sitting at over 20% over the month of February. February was a barn burner, guys. We were up 60% in February over the month of January, right? And so last year grew 700%. Guess what? We are on track to not only do that again, but we're actually on track to surpass that, which is obviously a very exciting time to be here. Now, we've got meetings that are going on nationwide that have been traveling, from literally coast to coast. We had Jenny and Tony Lusby, for example, at Double Diamonds. We're in North Carolina this last week with Michelle and her team. I was told, I think Jenny mentioned earlier, I think Michelle signed up like 4 new ambassadors just today alone. We had Joe and Marcianne Kunzer, St. Louis, Missouri, guys, over 100-plus people in a private meeting that was held for their new group there, doing an incredible job. You had Preston Aguilar, down across the country as we are out here sharing the release and just spreading the good news, if you will, about everything that this company has to offer, which is obviously exciting. So congratulations to you guys on a tomorrow, closing out the Blue Zone, guys, and a lot more about the call. So let's jump in quickly with a few reminders and also some updates for you. Those of you who are new may or may not know, guys, we just launched our new mobile application through the Zalease Pro Cloud. This is available for all Pro Cloud subscribers. So if you are not yet a Pro Cloud subscriber, would encourage you to do so. When you log into your ZaleaseCloud.com back office, you'll be able to select the feature. That is really for those that are serious about building a team and about building a business, okay? So I want to encourage you guys to definitely make sure that that you're on the app and download it right from the iOS, Apple, App Store. You can also download it from Google Play, whatever's easier for you, but make sure you've got that plugged in. I also want to give another plug, guys, for our event calendar. If you haven't seen the event calendar, we need you to start using this event calendar, guys. Imagine cataloging all of the events that are happening all across the United States in one location. So just think about this just for a moment. Let's just say, hypothetically, you're calling in tonight from a good friend that is in Nashville, Tennessee, or Asheville, North Carolina, St. Louis, Missouri, Tampa, Florida, maybe Oklahoma City, or maybe Los Angeles, or Dallas, Texas, where Eva's coming down to with Lori and those guys. Whichever. You're in one city somewhere, right? And you've got connections and relationships, especially with social media, that are nationwide. Well, I want you to imagine one place that you can go and literally find out exactly where every event that is going on company-wide is occurring. You can get the details. You can find out where the events are. You can find out what time is, what the location is, even download a map right to your phone if you want to. Heck, you can even load it to your calendar so that it will remind you of exactly event is happening, and all the details. If it's $10 to get in, whatever the speakers are, the host, all those details and all that information is there for you inside of this event calendar. You locate the calendar, guys. Go directly to ZalisCloud.com, and under the quick links section, you'll see event calendar. You click on that link right there. It'll take you right into the calendar. It's protected. You have to be logged in to your ambassador to go in and load events into the calendar and see the other right back to your account. Very sophisticated. And again, it just puts everything in one location. We've made quite a few updates to the calendar. If you haven't seen, guys, we've added, everything from putting in on where we actually have the city and the venue where you can now easily look at a day in the calendar. You can see all the cities where the different meetings are happening. That's how I know some of you guys aren't using the calendar yet, because you got a lot of events and meetings that you guys are doing that are not yet loaded, okay? You can also load recurring events very simply and easily inside of the calendar. So if you're doing an event every week in your local market one time, you can actually schedule to happen every week if that's what you want to be able to do so. So again, guys, a very powerful tool. This is just phase one, of this calendar. We have actually several phases already mapped out, things that we're going to continue doing to make that calendar even more functional. But it does give, again, as a clearinghouse, one location for everyone to be able to go, so you call your upline, you don't have to call support, you can go right to the calendar to get the information that you need. So we're excited about that update. Another IT update for you as well. The new rank schedule is live, and just a quick reminder that on Saturdays, the ranks are updating every hour on the hour from 7 a.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Our normal rank progress research update is every 4 hours, just so you know. It occurs at 3 a.m., 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., etc., and it goes all the way through into, I believe it's 11 Eastern when that update is going to happen, 4 hours throughout the month. But on Saturdays, we now change that to where it's updating by the hour. Don't forget, we'll also up the hour for the last 3 days of this month, and that will happen every single month. The last 3 days when you guys are running for your rank, you're going for it, you can feel confident knowing that, hey, I'll be able to get real-time, or as close to real-time updates as I can there by getting those downloads every hour on what is going on, which is obviously very exciting. In addition to that, we also want to make sure you guys know that your new pop-up banners for all of your new Ultra product brand products is now live. You'll see we have a nice banner for you. Kind of shows a little bit beautiful, beautiful artwork. Our team really outdid themselves in the design department. Jason, Ed, those guys do an incredible job. You can visit ZalisEvents.com. Again, www.events.com, and see the banners, things such as that. Now, we did have recently somebody was asking to get the artwork for the banners. Guys, we have an agreement with the provider of these banners. We only make banners available through this particular company. The reason we do that is because they've given us a incredible price. These banners, I believe, go for $149. Now, if you look at big banners like this at your local printer, quality, you'll often find those for $199, $249, $99, $349, and then it can go up from there. So just a heads up that we do have an agreement there that we will, an exclusive agreement to provide all banners through vendors called Sound Concepts, just so you know. And again, you can find the details there, and I think I misspoke a minute ago, ZalisTools.com, okay? I think I said Zalis Events just a moment ago. But anyway, some great signage, guys. Invest into your meetings, right? Think about the ambiance that you want to set when it comes to, your prospects that are coming to check out this business. You don't have to take and invest a lot. You can also cost share things like these banners, etc., with those that are also involved in your city. But guys, make an investment in yourself, right? Have some signage, have some, just some things there that show the people that we're serious about this, right? And we don't have to have an office and all those great things. You don't have to invest, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in office furniture and pay six figures a year in leases and rent and all that stuff to do any of that. You can work right from home, but when you put on your meetings, I just encourage you to have a level of professionalism, guys. I think you'll find that it'll serve you well, as you're moving forward and growing into your team. Okay, so a few reminders there. for you guys. Also want to just quickly share, if I can get my screen to move. There we go. Just some quick updates here. Let me see here. Okay, we touched on a few of these and just want to make sure that everybody is clear. The Common Sense Pet line, don't forget, guys, that is now been discontinued. We talked about this more depth last week. Just a quick reminder, with the products that are available. Okay, has moved now to the Ultracell. Those of you that were in Louisville had the opportunity to hear Dr. Jarbo talking about that. She and I have been corresponding these last few days, and she's just continuing to report and see phenomenal results from her practice. But we're also not only seeing that from the veterinarian side, but just from the pet owner side, and people that are reporting in saying this product is changing my pet life. Which if you're like many, I mean, your pet's your family, and so that has. So Ultracell all the way, pets for sure. Also, reminder, guys, new tiers are coming April the 1st. Now, we're going to talk specifically about price tiers this weekend. If you're coming to the Ultra Celebration, you are going to get your baskets filled as far as understanding the way and our vision for this business model. Guys, we are not setting, just another network marketing company. That doesn't interest us at all. We are here to build a multi-billion-dollar global player, okay, arguably what could be the largest player in our industry in the world, guys, and we're here to take big boys. So we're not doing it the way that everyone does it, and that's the reason why partly our business is growing like it is because of our price tiers. But just a quick reminder that those price tiers are modifying out in a couple different ways. Number one, we are making the product more affordable with a lower investment on the front end, 2-case discount that'll be coming out for you. You'll actually be able to get 2 cases at 25% below wholesale, and of course your standard 4 cases at 50% below wholesale. Of course, reminder as well, due to the increasing hemp prices, that the hemp products are going up wholesale $3, okay, on the big bottles only. The mini bottles at this moment have not changed at this time. There is a potential possibility that the mini 7s may go up $1. We're trying not to do that. We don't. That's not what we want to do. But when you get around the hemp, hottest supplement in America today. It is unbelievable, the demand that is going on right now for hemp and CBD, and obviously we're right in the middle of it and very excited about that. We'll talk more in a moment, guys, about upcoming tours. We have some exciting meetings that are going to be coming up, and we're actually going to be burning it up, guys, hitting the road like crazy. Before we do that, I want to just quick also about March Madness. If you're not familiar, guys, we have a phenomenal promotion that is going on. It's tremendous value to really everybody involved. Tremendous value to them because this March Madness promotion helps you as an upline really speed up the growth of your team. It's also a very powerful promo for those of you that are sponsoring new ambassadors and new customers. In addition to that, it's a very powerful promo for the new person that is actually joining the business. It gives extreme value during this special promotion. Let me just quickly share with you a little bit of the benefits, if you will, that come along with this March Madness promotion and why guys, these new folks that join, I'll just $600 profit potential with the silver package. Not only that, you'll get a 15% binary team, $1,000 a week, and you'll get standard 10% matching included as well. So you actually, in total, you get 3 additional large bottles, large formats of Ultracell that come with the with this March Madness special, which is pretty awesome. Now, the real value, and I'm talking when I say big time, guys, this is pretty incredible. A gold pack, okay, basically $12.99. you actually get $3,000, guys, in retail value, okay? First and foremost, you actually get 2 dozen of our minis, right? But not only that, you also get 10 large format bottles. That's up from 7, so there's 3 additional inside of the March Madness Gold over the regular gold, just so you know. And it also includes a 4-night, 5-day resort from our friends at Ultimate Lifestyles to Cancun. The primary resort for this voucher is the Ocean Spa. This is a resort. It's a boutique resort nestled right there on the water. If you're not somebody that wants to be in the middle of all the kind of the party scene and and all that, this is the perfect look to be able to go and to be chilled, to be relaxed, recharge your batteries, etc. Hands-on, we're the type of place where the staff knows your name. You can really enjoy, really unplug, really, kind of de-stress, so to speak. Whether it be over a weekend, or extended weekend, if you will. If you want to go down for longer, we've had quite a few people been using this and actually extending out their trip because you get guaranteed and all-inclusive features and water sports. I mean, you name it. If you want to go deep-sea fishing, if you want to do jet skis, you want to parasail, you've got the inn as a VIP through the Ultimate Lifestyles program, being a certificate holder. And that is transferable, by the way, so you can use it for you. You can also use it for someone else as well. But the bottom line is, guys, that resort at its peak, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, up to $900 a night during peak season, right? Like over the holidays and things such as that. Not every night of the year, but we have seen that. I personally have witnessed that and verified that myself online during those peak seasons. So the bottom line at the end of the day, it's 4 nights and 5 days in Cancun, resort accommodations provided to you gratis, okay? You just got to get yourself, you are responsible for the room tax, right? But outside of that, I'm actually staying in a hotel, and I look around at a hotel, and I can promise you, I'm not going to find any blue ocean water, right? I'll be paying for the hotel and the taxes, okay? Now, I'm using that Ultimate Lifestyles program, so I'm saving money, but I'm still not staying for free. And so that gives you 4 nights at your leisure. No expiration on that, guys. Use it. There's no blackout dates, just on availability, and really a great team of people down there. So anyway, bottom line, that's included inside of your gold. It is also included in upgrades. So if you have anyone that wants to upgrade from a bronze or a silver to a gold, whether they join with a March Madness silver and now they want to upgrade to a March Madness gold, or they may have joined 6 months ago with a regular silver and they want to upgrade to a March Madness gold. No problem. They'll still get the full product. No matter how they joined, they're still going to get 2 dozen minis, and they're still going to get 10 large format bottles, just so you know, with this special. Plus, they'll get Cancun. So we're excited about that. Again, the comp plan benefits, they speak for themselves. 20% the binary team, up to $2,500 a week, and of course, double matching included as well. So that right there are the special packages. We got about 10 days left, 12 days of those packs, and we'll be no more. So take full advantage of those. I will say this, if you have enrolled in this business, guys, if you haven't taken advantage of additional positioning for very close family, maybe your children, parents, your spouse, such as that, you may want to consider that. This is a binary team, and so the positions, obviously, within that binary are the most valuable the higher up they go in that binary tree. And so the higher up they are, right, just by default, it's like the closer a piece of property is to the ocean, the more valuable it's going to be. Well, the higher up in the tree that your positions are, the more valuable those positions are going to be. So why own just 1 acre of waterfront property if you could have 2 acres or 3 acres or 4, maybe up to 5? Wouldn't recommend anything beyond that, but that is certainly something that, for those who are serious, that you may consider. Now, moving on to get into to March Madness and the benefits that go in from you going out and building your team, let's talk about preferred customers. Preferred customers, we'll get into just a moment, are also set to what's called pricing. Preferred customers are a big part of what we do. They're one of our major focuses for 2018. Preferred customers agree to receive product on an auto-style basis, being every month at the date of their choosing, all right, in a completely flexible format, meaning they can change the product up, they can move it around, they can move dates back, move dates forward, as long as they have at least one order, okay? Every month in an unbroken chain on auto ship, they receive preferred customer pricing. And guys, just on a bottle of Ultracell, you can actually save $30, off of your retail price, and we deliver it directly to your door. Doesn't want to join, okay? That's pretty cool. So we have this preferred customer program. It's a great tool to build your residual income. So with that being said, we're running a contest. It's called the 2-point contest. For every 2 preferred customers that you put into the system, all right, your name is going to go in a drawing. We're actually giving out $1,000 in free product, and we have 10 winners that will be included inside of that promotion. The next thing that we're doing is our new ambassador 3-point contest, okay? For every 3 silvers or golds that you bring into the business in the month of March, all right, you have the opportunity to basically get $100 in additional cash. So if you bring 3 people in, $100 in cash, 3 more, not only do you get your fast starts, your binary bonuses, you get an extra $100 in cash for every 3 people that you bring in at the silver or at the gold level in the month of March, right? And then, of course, we have our Elite 8 recruiter contest. This is for top 8 biggest recruiters, if you will, in the month of March, all the way down from number 8, right, all the way down to number 1, who is our national champion. And the national champion is going to win $500 in cash. The runner-up is going to win $250, and it's going to scale all the way down from there, as you'll see in the flyer that is inside of your Ambassador Cloud. In addition to that, guys, for those coming to Indy, we do have a special opportunity for the individuals there that we have two folks that are going to win. One will come from a drawing. If you're coming to Indy and you're personally sponsoring, your name's going to go on that, recognizing the person in attendance is the top recruiter through Friday, okay? So if you're coming in, you got till Friday, guys, to be a part of this. We've moved this from being a dinner to being to a luncheon. Quite a few folks that requested, that are running for it, and that said, we've got to return back to where we live on Saturday night. We want to qualify this. We don't want to miss it. Is there any way we can have a luncheon during our break instead of a dinner? So we're going to the good news is Dr. D was not going to be there. He had something that came up on his schedule. He will be able to be at the luncheon. So we're excited to be able to have Dr. D there with us at that function. And then, guys, I do want to quickly, we did this last week, and I tell you, man, people got excited. That was a live update, okay, of our leaders, okay, up to this point. Our elite, and this is as of right prior to this conference call, nationwide, here's the list. This is pretty incredible, guys. Elite 8 nationwide as far as new enrollers. And we've seen some jockeying of position on this list since last Monday. That just kind of goes to show that this thing never slows down. Let's first and foremost recognize number 8. It is a 3-way tie for number 8 right now, multiplied by Grace, as well as Michelle French. We mentioned Michelle just a moment ago, doing an incredible job, and Carl and Joni Buke out of Indiana. So congratulations, Nationals there. Carl and Joni coming in as a 3-way tie with Michelle, and multiplied by Grace for number 8, okay? Number 7 is brand new regional ambassador, Lisa Bell from Evansville, Indiana. So Lisa, congratulations to you for coming in there at number 7. If we were to end this today, you'd be a cash winner. Rounding out our number 6 and number 5, our Elite 8, is Baker, as well as Tommy Thompson. So congratulations to Tommy, Michelle, Lisa, of course, our 3-way tie, multiplied by Grace, Michelle, Carl, and Joni for coming in number 5 through number 8. Now, the final 4, right, the top new enrollers for the month of March thus far, Lauren Ganaway coming in at number 4. So, Lauren, congratulations to you for making the top 4. Mitchell and Lori Lambert right here in Dallas, Texas, absolutely are doing an incredible job. I know these guys, she was out Jeep shopping on Saturday, sent me a message. So Mitchell and Lori, congratulations to you guys there at number 3. And guys, are what would be, if we were to end today, our national runner-up, and it would be $250 richer, by the way, plus all of bonuses and everything else that she would receive. Tammy Schaefer. So Tammy, congratulations to you coming in there at number 2, and our national as of March 19, David K. Booth. David actually coming in 2 weeks in a row Guys, David is certainly happy to hang on to that position, be $500 richer, and certainly have bragging rights, right? Which, we like to have fun, guys. We support everybody in the company, but we are a competitive bunch, and we do like to have fun when it comes to getting out here and promoting and doing our best to go grow and build a team. So congratulations. You guys are higher, man, and I know you're just getting started. Again, guys, we got 12 days left in this promotion time for you guys to go give these folks here a run for their money, David and Tammy and Mitch and Lori and these guys. And man, Lauren, go for it, guys. See what you can do. You never know. You could easily turn right around, put 5 or 10 new people, 15, 20 new people in the business. It's just a matter of going out and getting them in process, and that's certainly something that you could do if you put your mind to it. Many times, guys, what we have found throughout the years is it really does come down to power of a decision. So take advantage of March Madness, a very special promotion. Again, I go back to the join packs, guys. These join packs are loaded. Like I said, that gold, over $3,000, guys, in value between all the goodies that are included. And again, you get that for $12.99. And, of course, obviously from that point, powerful thing of all, guys, you've got your 24 minis. You can go put 24 people on the challenge and allow this product to really go to work for you. We have ourselves a situation, guys, that truly is unique. And what we mean by that is it is very unusual, okay, for you to have a product that is going to impact 80% of the people who use it in the first 7 days. That is an unheard of ratio, but the good news is it's what we experience every single day. So take advantage of it, guys. Again, use those packs to your advantage. Get involved, get those minis out, get them placed right away, and watch your business start to grow towards your 4x4 and all the other benefits. Now, speaking of product, what we want to talk a little bit about tonight in a training portion, be kind of a shorter training portion tonight, but what we want to talk about, and then I'm going to ask our President's Council to come on and add comments to this and March Madness, things such as that. But I want to talk to everybody tonight about MAP pricing, okay? MAP, right? MAP pricing stands for Minimum Advertised Price. And what we want to do tonight is we want to get everybody on the same page. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it just a moment ago. We have a product that is absolutely red hot. You could easily argue, and it would be very difficult for anyone to convince me that you weren't right, that hemp and CBD right now is the hottest product, the hottest supplement in the nation, okay? It is really a very unique situation, one that I don't believe I've ever been a part of. I've been in this industry for a lot of years. I've been very fortunate to get involved on the ground floor of some of the world's top-selling supplements, and we've seen people's lives change. I can tell you firsthand that when people are impacted by a supplement like this, many that impacts you more than just physically, guys. It impacts you emotionally, right? Why? Because it's impacting you. It's impacting every area of your life. And so when you give someone, a product or a supplement that can help them to, find a solution in their health that they maybe have been looking for, in some cases, years. We meet people that have been looking for relief for a decade, 2 decades. They get on our product, and 7 days later, it's changed their life. Obviously, that's going to be somebody that's going to be very loyal and want to be involved, right? So we have a CBD. And guys, this is not going to slow down. It's going to intensify. We've been telling you guys over and over again now for well over a year that we talk about 700% growth coming by the year 2020. People hear that and they think, yeah, right, there's no way that's going to happen. Guys, I bore you. It's happening as we speak. It is literally right before our eyes, right? Now, it may not, just kind of like when you don't notice your hair growing every day, but after about 2 weeks, 3 weeks after getting a haircut, you look up, right? Or guys, you don't maybe notice that your facial hair is growing, by the minute, but yet, 24 hours after clean shave, what happens? You got to shave again. This business is the exact same, is in missing out because we don't take full advantage of it while it's here in front of us. We don't recognize the timing because we got to have vision to be able to see that timing, right? And so with all that being said, guys, we're in a very, very unique place, but a major of taking full advantage of what we have here at Zalease. And by the way, the buzz surrounding Zalease right now is at all-time high. And it is just, sometimes Angie and I just look at each other and we just smile because it is unbelievable, okay, the amount of interest, okay, our company is generating. Matter of fact, yesterday I got a phone call from the editor-in-chief of one of the nation's largest business publications, contacted us because of what he has heard about Zalease is doing. So this is the kind of growth and buzz that we're experiencing, not just in the direct sales industry, but in traditional business as well, right? And that's a testament to you and I together. We've all done this as a team. So MAP pricing is a major, major component of protecting, if you will, the goose that is laying this golden egg. So you figured it out. MAP, what is it? Minimum advertised price. Why do we do MAP? There are 4 primary reasons why we have MAP policy and why following MAP policy is so important, guys. Number 1, okay, is protecting your investment. We are serious and committed to protecting your investment. Guys, look around. We don't sell product to independent ambassadors. We're not like a Beachbody. We're not like Rodan and Field, right, where they run all these telemarketing or infomercials, and whether their reps sell the product tomorrow or not, it's not that they don't want their reps to be successful, don't misunderstand, but Rodan and Fields is not reliant upon their reps selling product to be successful. They have a network marketing division, but then they also have a telemarketing and infomercial division, right? And some of these other companies do that same thing. We don't do that. We are a pure 100% direct sales company. So we are not successful unless our ambassadors are successful first. We are married in that regard. So we have that pricing so we can protect the investment that you make in the product, especially when you buy in the tiers. Guys, we make no bones about this. I will look anyone in the eye and I will tell them emphatically that they need to be buying by the case. Why? Because this is a business, that's why. Now the good news is you don't have to start out buying in our deepest price tier. Bottles and cassettes 48 if you don't want to. You can start out with a set of 12, and then you can build it up. Starting in April, you're going to be able to build up from 1 case, then build up to 2 cases, and your discount will go to 25%, right? And then once you're ready, once you've reinvested back in and bought again and sold again and reinvested and done that several times, you'll be playing with house money. You'll be able to go buy your 4 case, your initial capital you're buying from. You'll be buying from the capital that you made by purchasing and reselling, purchasing and reselling, purchasing and reselling, etc. Same thing with our minis, okay? So we don't make any mistake or any, we're not hesitant, if you will, about being honest and telling the truth that you're in a business and you need to be buying by the case because you make so much more from a revenue perspective, right? But when you're buying those guys, we've got to make sure that you're protected in that. Because if you're going to invest $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000, whatever, and maybe it starts even small and grows from there, but the point is, if that kind of investment, we want to make sure it's protected, okay? So that's the number 1 reason we have MAP. Number 2 is to ensure integrity. To make sure, guys, think about it for a second, to ensure integrity amongst our field. We have a lot of ambassadors out here. From time to time, they know some of the same people, run in some of the same circles. They go to the same church. Their kids go to the same school. Guys, you can't, it's not possible to build a network marketing company that doesn't have that. Why? Because we don't have territories. We make this whole nation is wide open and available to anybody that's willing to go out and put the work in. So we want to make sure to ensure the integrity, right, your character, your integrity, because there's minimum pricing. So that way we don't have unhealthy competition going on amongst our ambassadors. Next, we want to maintain brand value. This brand is extremely valuable. The number 1 thing that has people excited right now about what we're doing has to do with ultracell technology. It has to do with the way in which we are mapping it out like everybody investing and moving into the mimetics formulation, where we're using other botanicals besides hemp to fuel the endocannabinoid system. Those things are very appealing and very interesting. Why? Because 99.999% of companies in the hemp space, all they do is make CBD oil, and then they try to sell against everybody else's and tell you why theirs is the best. They tell you why theirs is the greatest. You know, the problem with that is it's conjecture. It's called a red. It's kind of like somebody telling you that they like the, you know, this one sports team over another sports team. You know, Dr. D and Matt get together, and Matt argues that he likes the Cowboys better than the Eagles, and Dr. D says the Eagles are better than the Cowboys, and here they were, but guess what? Next year they're not, right? Or you like this, you know, March Madness in basketball. Maybe you're a UK fan, all friends down in Kentucky. Well, guess what? There's also Louisville fans in Kentucky, and they both think they're right, okay? And in some ways they are, but the point is it's a losing argument. No one that is debating is selling, guys. So if you're debating why your stuff is better than somebody else's, you're not selling. The old saying is that telling isn't selling. So what we have done is we've created what's called a blue ocean, where there is zero competition. No one else has what you have on planet Earth. So we want to maintain that brand value. It's $1 billion brand value. I have people going out here and maybe even in good intention cheapening or underselling the value of that brand. That's why we, like every other great brand in the world, we set minimums. You cannot sell this product for less than X, okay? Number 4, to eliminate the spammers. Believe it or not, guys, there are people that will try to get a hold of our product and go out and start spamming like crazy and just trying to unload and offload product in any direction and any funnel if they possibly can. I'm talking about the people that sell on eBay. Guys, you are not allowed to sell this product on eBay. You are not allowed to sell this product on Amazon, okay? We are not that type of company. We are an independent ambassador company, okay? Sell it through your own Facebook page, because those are your contacts, right? But you can't go out here and put this on the shelf at a Walmart and put it on eBay and Amazon. I mean, you can do it, but you're violating our policy, and you need to understand, guys, you're putting your distributorship at risk because we will find out. We have a team that actually researches those types of situations. So, guys, bottom line, don't do it. It's not worth it, especially when you know, comparing and can price with somebody else. That's not what this business model was built to do. So we have minimum advertised pricing to protect against those things, okay? So what is it? Well, we talked about it. It's again, the minimum. The key word there is advertised price. Does it say MAP pricing that you cannot sell the product for less? Private situation. No, nobody can control that, right? What it says is the minimum advertised price, right? Which means any publication. Now, guys, here's the deal. That's any public communication. That means that if you sell this product to someone else, that pricing, and that person communicates that publicly to another person, we have now seen a violation of MAP. You need to be clear on that. Because, again, we're not going to tell you you have to sell the product at a private transaction price. That's a private transaction. However, once that private transaction becomes public, now you've got a problem, guys, because it's a MAP violation. And we have to, as a company, we have to enforce MAP for the reasons that we went through on the previous. So when it comes to public communication, what are we talking about? Guys, anything. Social media. This is the number one thing, your Facebook page. You cannot advertise MAP pricing, okay, below MAP pricing on social media, all right? Minimum advertised, right? You can't go below the minimum, okay? Ads. You can't run ads promoting the product below the advertised price sites. You can't build a website and advertise the product for less. So it's any sort of public announcement of any kind, whether it's a cover, sharing what they bought from you, that's still your responsibility in our eyes, right? Your website, your Facebook page, etc. We have this threshold in place, guys. Again, I don't want to wait and just sit here and beat a dead horse, but it is to protect the golden egg for everyone, okay? And the thing is, we have to have a team philosophy here and understand that this is about the team, not about my team, okay? This is about the success of the team, not my success. Because if everyone in the team is having success, the more likely that you will as well, guys. But remember, every replicates here, okay? There's an old saying that what parents do in moderation, children do in excess. Think about that one. Those of you who have kids, you know what I'm talking about, right? So you can't allow these things to duplicate within the team, guys, because they can literally become a disease, and they can dry the group up from the bottom up, and that's why we have these guidelines, guys, because of a lot of things to do in this company. The thing we want to do is be out here monitoring this, but we're serious and we're committed about protecting your residual income, protecting the investment of your time or money that you're putting in to build your team here, okay? So what is MAP? It's minimum advertised price of any public communication, period, end of story whatsoever, okay? How does it work? All right. MAP pricing, we have very carefully selected MAP pricing for every product we have. It is equal to what is called the, okay? So we have PC pricing, right? And that is the lowest amount that a person can sell for to a retail customer. Now, guys, there's a couple things I want to say here, right? Because you go, well, you're telling me how much I can sell the product for. That is incorrect, because there are two very specific details here that are of substantial material basis when it comes to this MAP pricing. Number one, excuse me, MAP pricing is normally around 20% below retail. So what does that mean? That means that you have flexibility. We don't set the retail price as the minimum price and say you have to sell for this retail price. No, that is suggested retail, okay? And then you have a little bit of a float or a cushion that you can choose from. So you can choose to say, you know what, it's 99 retail, right? And let's just say hypothetically MAP is 79. So maybe I'm going to run a special, $84.95 with free shipping, right? Well, I bought the product for $49. Even if I sell it for $79, a net, I'm still making a really good profit, right? It's like a 70% retail profit. Not bad, okay? So you have that flexibility. But the moral to the story, ladies and gentlemen, is you can have your flexibility between retail and MAP, but you cannot have flexibility that goes below MAP, period. End of story anywhere, guys. And again, I want to stress, that even includes if you sell product to someone and that person advertises the price. You are the rep, not that person. Therefore, you are responsible for that MAP violation. We have to do that, guys, for everyone's benefit. All right. Next, second component of MAP pricing. It's called wholesale, guys. If you have someone that wants to buy for below MAP, for Pete's sake, sign them up in the business, okay? Because think about it. Going back to that example. If the product, let's just say, is $69 wholesale, $79 MAP, $99 retail, just hypothetically, okay? Well, let's do the math. If you don't want to pay $79, you want to pay less, great. Join the team. Buy a bronze, silver, or gold pack, and you can buy everything from that point forward forever wholesale, okay? And by the way, I spoke wrong a minute ago. Wholesale, that means cases are only $35 a bottle. So now you bought it for $35, it's retail. 99, do the math, you're looking pretty good, right? Sitting in a pretty good position. That's the reason why we're so protective. We want to protect the goose laying the golden egg, guys. Remember one thing. The number one product of this company, okay, will always be the opportunity. The hemp oil, CBD oil is not the number one product. The number one product is the opportunity for your business. And I've got news for you, okay? We're no different than anybody else. The number one in any franchise, any business opportunity, anywhere, it is not the physical product, guys. It is the opportunity that surrounds that product. And we just all need to understand we've got something here that is truly, really, frankly, incredible. The product lives both from a health perspective, but it's also changing lives from a financial perspective. And so that's the reason why we have these policies in place, to make sure that we protect that goose laying the golden eggs for everyone. Now, I want to remind you as well that this applies to all ambassadors. So it doesn't matter what rank you are. It doesn't matter what level you're at. It doesn't matter who you know, who you're buddies with. It doesn't matter what state you live in, what city. I hope you guys get the point. It's every ambassador. And the reason why, again, keep going back to it, it is to protect everyone's business in the process. So don't come to us and tell us, well, you don't let me sell for the price I want. That's incorrect. You have plenty of flexibility between the retail and between preferred customer pricing. And if that's not good enough, then they say, well, I don't want to join. Well, then you don't get the discount below the level, right? And by the way, there's no obligation for you to sell at MAP pricing. Buying the product at wholesale, that product belongs to you. Okay, we had one of them try to buy a Jeep today, and this is someone mentioned tonight, and they called me. They go, man, I'm bummed out because they want some of this Jeep. I said, well, what is it? They said, well, it's a 2017. They want, I believe they said they wanted $49,000 for it, and this person offered $45,000. And I go, well, hey, I go, can you get them to? Will they go down any lower? He goes, no. The guy's telling me the absolute lowest price he'll take is $49,000. And this person was upset because the dealer would not sell. And I said, hey, it's his Jeep. Like right now, he owns it, not you. And if you offer $1,000 and he says no, I don't want to sell it for that, guess what? He gets that right. So you have two choices: either A, go find another Jeep, or B, pony up to $49K, right? Because I mean, it's the dealer's Jeep; they own it. Well, guess what? You own your product. When you buy the Ultracell, that's your Ultracell. It's not your customer's Ultracell. And so the customer, I mean, my guy could say, well, my goodness, I'm only giving you $40,000. The dealer would go, well, congratulations, you're not getting the Jeep, right? Same thing here, guys. You got to maintain your value, hold your value. So we are not in any way, shape, form, or fashion are we recommending to you that you should be selling the product at max. Twice on Sundays. 35 on a certain team does nothing less. Other teams are $40. Some do more than that. Some do their bottles at $149. Some $144.95. Some $139. $135. You do that. I'm not telling you to do the product at MAP. I'm just telling you what you do under any circumstances ever is sell below MAP, guys, because there are content. And I want to make sure this is clear. And I'm saying this to you in a place of sincere seriousness, but also concern, guys, because we are not allowed this to happen. Now, it's not a big issue. I want to make sure that's clear too. I don't want anybody to think it's larger than it is. But one instance is enough, okay? Too many. And so if you sell product and violate MAP, guys, you are putting your Zalis business at risk, at jeopardy for what could be, action the company has to take that could include taking the distributorship, okay? Please don't violate MAP. That's really what this all comes down to. If you don't do that, guess what? We never have to do anything about it. Why? And everybody's happy because everyone is successful. Some people may choose to sell it for $120 a bottle. That's perfectly fine for there to be that level of flexibility within the market and within where folks want to go and what they want to do, et cetera. But I just want to make sure that it's clear, and then I'm going to ask our credentials to chime in on this and the other parts of our call tonight. This is a critical and important piece of the puzzle, guys, to maintaining the value of the Ultracell brand. You have on your hands $1 billion product. It is happening right before your eyes. We are building $1 billion company, guys. It's going to go global all over the world, right? And you're seeing that happen right before you. So let's make sure that we protect what we're all working so hard to build. Guys, do I have anybody from our President's Council? This is our credentials, our diamonds, and our doubles on the speaker line tonight. If any of you guys want to jump in, I know you are. You guys are just passionate about this business, about what we're building, about what we're talking about here, and also you're passionate about MAP pricing as well. So anybody from the President's Council, if you guys want to jump in, please go right ahead.
Hey, Stephen. This is Jenny and Tony Busby.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, we just, first of all, thank you so much for always looking out for us ambassadors and just keeping the integrity high and, protecting this for all of us. And I think that sometimes people maybe take it the wrong way, but I think that I know what you're doing here. You're really looking out the goose that's laying the golden egg. And so we're so grateful for that, you take this stuff very serious. So thank you. And I think Tony has something to say.
She just said it, Stephen. I think we just want to thank you for businesses, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Well,
you've been in other companies before, and you don't have that type of leadership that will literally take it serious and try to stop this stuff because, it goes on in any business. So we just want to thank you for that. Appreciate you.
All right, Tony. And back at you. I mean, guys, I think that what Tony and Jenny's attempt to kind of reiterate what I hear is that they feel the same way, is that guys, this is not a deal. There's a lot of that are out there. If you want to, I can introduce you to 5 of them. They pop up new every day, okay? This is a long-term business, and I will tell you exactly what I've told many people across this nation. I'll guarantee you this company will be here for you. It will be here for your next generation if you want it to. We will give you absolutely nothing. Every step of the way you're excited. I understand, guys, you're like, man, I just want to make the sale. I get that. But it's just like trying to buy the Jeep today. There are times where you need to be like that dealer and say, nope, somebody else will be here tomorrow to make that purchase. So thank you and Jenny for jumping. Anybody else on the speaker line?
Hey, Stephen, this is Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
I want to. This has been a great call, and I just want to thank you for, really protecting the product and what we have. And what I want to offer is just a suggestion to everybody out there that you try to sell your product lower or you don't put value product, then the person that you're trying to sell the product to isn't going to perceive the value. If they end up buying it from you, there's a good chance they're not going to respect it. And this product has helped so many people, changed so many people's lives. And us as ambassadors, we really do have to respect the value and just how amazing this product is and how much it's changing people's lives. And so, we talk about all the time, somebody exchanging money for something. We earn it by giving our time, which is our livelihood. So if you have somebody that gives money for a product, exchanging money that they've received from giving and it gives just so much value to what they're doing, and people respect it more. So I just encourage everybody out there, if you have a struggle with trying to get somebody to pay for the product that you have, maybe do that, evaluate and reset. Why are you struggling with that? Why is that a problem for you? And don't necessarily project that onto the person you're trying to sell the product to, because they may be completely willing to pay $40 for that mini. They may be completely willing to buy the large bottle for $140. So just think about the product when you're trying to sell it.
You make a very good point. And, the thing is, Maddie, is as you know, it would be one if we were, somehow having or seeing struggle when it comes to product sales. But, guys, I got news for you. We're not. Millions of dollars in products are selling monthly. So my whole point is to sum up there, Maddie, what I hear you saying is just take a look at if you're struggling, what is it about maybe the delivery or is lack of value being put to the product? Are we trying to push it too hard? Are we, guys, there's an old saying that no one likes to be sold, but everyone likes to buy. Okay? No one likes to be sold, but everyone likes to buy. And then the final point of that is, what do people buy? Well, I've got news for you. Benefits. If they have an issue and they have a challenge in their life, and they believe that you believe that this product could potentially make that impact and have an impact on that for them, and they believe that, they will buy your mini, folks. There's no challenges there whatsoever. So, Maddie, great words tonight. I appreciate you sharing. We'll take one more if somebody else wants to jump in from our President's Council.
Hey, Stephen, it's Danny, and I'm just super excited. I want to switch gears just a little bit. But, again, thank you for everything that you do. The spirit of excellence constantly flowing, every single thing you do. I don't think people realize just exactly how much you put in the scenes and always making this incredible for us. The product, just to back off of what Maddie just said, the product does the heavy lifting. We have products that premium, and you can feel them. Everyone's feeling our product within the first day, the first week. So incredible. But on top of that, then you find March Madness, and you have Dr. Z and events for us to attend. And so, I would just encourage everyone on the line, take advantage of what we have here. We have a platform that is changing lives. Physically, financially, you're seeing people have a tremendous amount of something together. Has been just one of the most wonderful experiences that Ben and I have ever had. So grateful and excited, and we can't wait to see everyone in Indiana. And thank you to you and Angie for everything you do and the integrity. And again, not just doing another deal, but giving us a solid foundation to build our business upon. So much gratitude for you and everything you do.
Right back at you, girl. Just getting started, as we always say. So, guys, we're going to thank you to everybody from the President's Council for jumping in. We're going to get just quickly, guys, and get ready to wrap up as we come to the top of the hour. But I think that we can all appreciate this, and I hope, especially if you're taking the approach on this, guys, as a leader and realizing that, okay, what is most important is what is best for the entire business. Not always just, what do I necessarily want, like right there in that moment, Don't be afraid to say no, guys, and take it away, okay? And do like that Jeep dealer did today, right? Okay, listen, we're going to shift gears. We've got some very, very powerful events that are upcoming, guys. I mean, I'm just telling you what, man, we're going to light this thing up. Okay, here's the deal. This Saturday, it's on here. It's on us, guys. It's here. Ultra Celebration 2018. I'm not going to go reiterate. We've already talked a lot about this event, guys. This is going to be a major game changer with every that has gone down in Indiana, guys. That market is on the verge of going into massive momentum. We've got people coming in from across the country to be here. This event will be the biggest event we've ever had. It's going to be incredible. It is a full-day event from 9 to noon. We've got health and wealth, where we're going to talk about this whole industry top to bottom. Dr. De Silva will be discussing the science. Jonathan Miller, who is the nation's expert on the hemp industry, is going to be sharing where the industry is headed. I will then also be sharing why direct sales is the perfect vehicle for this industry. You'll hear from diamonds and double diamonds at this meeting. You'll also hear from a very special guest. That is Indiana State Representative Jim Lucas, who's been a champion for hemp, the whole hemp industry throughout Indiana. He's going to talk to you about coming there. Is literally a whole economy that Hoosiers are be benefiting from, which is going to be awesome. And we'll break from the two. We'll have our CEO luncheon for those qualified. And again, guys, all the details in March Madness are in your cloud. If you click on resources and go to contest and promotions, you can download your March Madness flyer right there. So just a quick reminder there. But for all, got to make sure you pay attention to all the details, terms, etc. In addition to that, guys, from 2 to 5, we will have a momentum training. This is going to be very focused. Exactly how do you send your business into momentum? How do you join? Exactly what do you do to really get this thing rocking, guys, to get it to a 6-figure income in short order. So we're super excited about Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, we'll be announcing very soon a CEO tour April 1st to May the 5th. We are going to be in a number of cities, probably over 24 markets, primarily throughout the Midwest, in the South, and a few cities in the Southwest that we'll be touching. Stay tuned for that, guys. We're fired up. That's going to be awesome. Of course, it all culminates to the first annual President Circle Getaway, guys, October 5th through the 7th. Invitation only, New York City. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You got plenty of time to get qualified. It takes 2 qualifications in the previous 12 months to get yourself to President Circle. You do not want to miss that weekend, guys. And the good news is you got months to get this done, but we need to start now. So what do? We're coming up on the red zone, guys. It is the time for massive volume. You need to make sure that you've pinpointed your volume. Look at your rank. What do you need to do to qualify for community, to hit CA, city ambassador? Then what do we need to hit AA, area ambassador, regional, national, presidential? And let's make sure we've got your plan, working with your upline mapped out so you can maximize the timing for you and for your family. Guys, listen, with that being said, we appreciate you for being with us here tonight. We're going to end this out with a big shout out to everybody, guys. If you're fired up about Zalise, let us know, let us hear it. You guys for evening. We'll see many of you this Saturday in Indianapolis. Talk to you then, guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye now.
All callers unmuted.